Hey, Wrestling Fanboy here, also known as Step Dorsey on YouTube. But you ain't come here for that. Y'all see it? I cut the hair off. But we not finna get into that. What we are finna get into is AEW WWE. What if AEW opened that forbidden door to WWE? This is all, my personal preference or recommendations, because everybody have their dream matches, everybody have matches they would like to see. I'm just giving my opinion on the matter. Let's get into it. So it was always said that other wrestlers would not step foot in other wrestling promotions, ring or even building and stuff like that. That's why it's a big deal when it does happen. On the other hand, AEW hosts a pay-per-view called the Forbidden Door. They usually be in collaboration with New Japan Wrestling, and wrestlers from New Japan clash with wrestlers from AEW. And we done had some dream matches and stuff, y'all. We done had Will Ospreay go against Kenny Omega before Will Ospreay actually joined the company. Okada before he actually joined the company. So they deliver. But we talking about something that might not ever happen. So let's see. Now this is different from my every other day video, that I do on the channel. So this is the setup, this is the look we're going with. As you can see, from AEW, I have MJF going against John Cena. Now the reason I picked these two individuals, and I'm starting off with these two, because John Cena is the ultimate babyface. The ultimate babyface. He is the face of WWE. Not so much right now, but if you think about WWE, you think about John Cena. He is what Hulk Hogan used to be. He is what other wrestlers strive to be right now in a big company like WWE. He's the face. He's carried the company for a couple years, and by a couple I mean a decade. He's done it all. He holds records. It's just he personifies WWE. On the other hand, MJF, somebody who went to WWE, got rejected, went to the outside wrestling world, and morphed himself, perfected himself, and made a name for himself, and became the face, really the heel of AEW. He has been face, he has been heel, he has been on the posters and everything. He has main evented their pay-per-views. MJF also personifies AEW. He is an elite individual, and he is also a great opposite of John Cena. MJF is an asshole, and he's a damn good bad guy. John Cena, he's a great good guy. So it's a good clash of styles, y'all. It just is. These two in the ring, you would have a good, classic. I feel like the match could be like The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, to where, icon versus icon. Now, this is all up for, opinion. I would give John Cena the win. I can't see MJF beating the vet known as John Cena. But that's the first match, y'all. That's the first match. We're gonna scroll down. Now to the ladies, the women. I got Bianca Belair going against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Why would I choose these two? Well, they both are extremely talented. And it's a story that you could tell with these two. Weirdly enough, Bianca has a fantastic smile and look about herself. So, Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, is a dentist. Not just on screen, in real life. She could, as a face or a heel, ruin it for Bianca. You know, she'd be like, I'm gonna beat your face in so that you can come get treatment from me. But beside that story, they both talented. You know, they have been the face of their division in AEW, Britt Baker, and WWE, Bianca Belair. So I think they would just work well together. Plus, their styles would be unique to see in the ring. You know, Britt Baker can work with anybody I've seen. You know, I believe she can work with anybody that you put in front of her. And Bianca can work with anybody you put in front of her. So I just think it would be a great match between these two. I think this match would be better than John Cena versus MJF match. That's just my opinion. If I had to give the win to anybody, honestly, it can go either way. But it would benefit Dr. Britt Baker more to have a victory over Bianca Belair. So that's that, y'all. Now, as you can see, I got Randy Orton against Darby Allin. And my thought process behind this match was Randy Orton, he's a vet. He does well, you know, going against younger talent. We seen it with the, you know, NXT, Javon Evans, the OG. And Randy now is massive, 285 pounds. Darby Allin is small, but Darby Allin is a fighter. But the main reason I compared these two up together was because Darby Allin reminds me of Jeff Hardy in a way, an enigma. You know, he's gonna live life his way. Randy Orton had great, classic, unforgettable matches with Jeff Hardy, an enigma. You know, I'll never forget Randy had put the screwdriver in Jeff's ear. You know, his ear hole and was twisting it and stuff and all that. Darby is a new generation Jeff Hardy. And Darby can take pain. And Randy can dish out pain. Like a lot. So I think it's a story that would be like instant, like right there. And I think it would just be good. Plus, this would be neat for Randy because he's bigger than Darby by a lot. So he could toss Darby around and stuff. And, you know, he can dig into his heel character some more. And then Darby can constantly make comebacks. And go for the coffin drop. Now, I also thought about the fact of, what if Darby went for the coffin drop and Randy caught him with an RKO? You know, that RKO would look like a neck breaker, but it still would be cool. The coffin drop countered into a RKO, unforgettable. And I just think, just by being in the ring with Randy, Darby would benefit from it. And this is one of those matches I just can't see Darby winning. I would definitely book it, but I couldn't see Darby winning the match against Randy Orton. Randy Orton is a great representation of a WWE superstar. If you wanted to build a wrestler or a superstar, chances are you would build Randy Orton. So that's a match, y'all, I would book. That match right there. Tag team wrestling, y'all. Whew. Tag team wrestling, y'all. On here, I have two of the best tag teams you can think of. In ring, on the mic, these two, the Usos and FTR, are top 10 tag teams of all time. And I will argue anybody that. Now, they could be higher, but like I said, it's all personal preference. But the Usos have done it all. FTR have done it all. They have actually been to the WWE and won the tag team championships in the WWE. They have done it all. They have been dripped in gold and silver and bronze. Whatever championships you can think about as far as like in the wrestling world, they didn't probably held it. They remind me of Team 3D, because Team 3D, one of my favorite tag teams, they held gold no matter where they still foot it. But the Usos, FTR, it would be a fantastic match, because these are examples of two teams that work together to perfection. You know, their moves, they don't waste no moves. They do everything with purpose in the ring. And the story you could tell between these two would be magnificent. You know, you got the two brothers, the twins. They, on a higher level, they connected and stuff, and they locked in. Then you got, you know, FTR, Dax, Cash. They locked in like they would be brothers. You know, blood don't always make you brothers. And they locked in like they're brothers. And just think about it. Shatter Machine, the 1D. These, like, this would be a match that I would book. AEW versus WWE, I would book this match for sure. This match would probably steal the show, honestly, and show you why tag team wrestling needs to be taken seriously no matter what wrestling promotion you watching. You know, they great, y'all. They great. You know, they ain't even gotta have no story, because they gonna have a phenomenal match. Simple as that. If I had to choose, this is a toss-up. This is a toss-up because either one of them could win. Honestly, the Usos could win. FTR could win. I don't know. I know the match would be good. Now, y'all, my thought process with this one, if y'all don't know, I got Seth Rollins representing WWE, and I got Will Ospreay representing AEW. Now, if y'all don't know, these two are some of the best in-ring performers. They are workhorses. Their matches, I don't even know if they have a bad match. That's Seth Rollins and Will Ospreay. I don't know if they have a bad match. You know, they both are. I could make a whole video about them. You know, Will Ospreay, he's been around the whole world and conquered it and stuff. And Will Ospreay is, to me, the best wrestler in the world right now. You know, it used to be Kenny Omega. At one time, it was Daniel Bryan. Honestly, at one time, it was Seth Rollins. Will Ospreay, that's him right now. The best bout machine. That's Will Ospreay, the aerial wizard. You know, he's an assassin. And his moveset, we gotta talk about his moveset. Cause his moveset blurs the line between real and fake. I think Will Ospreay moves hurt for real. He not finna drop me on my head and my neck with the driver. He not finna head and blade me. No. On the other hand, you got Seth Rollins with one of the most devastating finishers in all of professional wrestling. The curb stomp. A move that was banned, then brought back. A move that, if it's not done by the right person, can probably kill somebody, paralyze somebody, or leave them with a concussion. You know, these two are phenomenal in the ring. They have held championships no matter where they have been. And if you were to start a company, you might want to have them on your roster. Seth Rollins has represented WWE to the fullest. Workhorse. He has wrestled hurt and performed each and every day, week. You know, he's been out there busting his ass. Will Ospreay, same thing. Busting his ass on the indies. Putting his name out there, making sure you know I'm the best. Ain't nobody on my level. I have the best matches. People talk about me. You know, I am the human highlight reel. So, y'all, this is a dream match. This right here is a dream match that it would be a phenomenal technical masterpiece. Like, whew. If I had to pick a winner, y'all. If I had to pick a winner, honestly, I would pick Will Ospreay. I would let it go. Let's throw a time limit on it. Let's say the match end up going 59 minutes, and it's bell to bell. The time is finna be over, and Will Ospreay sneak one. Not even sneak one, but you know, he's exhausted, but he pulls it off. Last minute, he had to hit Seth Rollins with the driver to put him down finally. You know, I would do that. But this another one that could go either way. And y'all, now, hear me out. Hear me out. If AEW opened the door and was to let people in, this might not be a dream match, but this is a match I would book. You got Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, going against his Shield brother Roman Reigns, who is now the Tribal Chief, the OTC. This Roman Reigns is not the same person he was when someone named Dean Ambrose was in the company. Just like Jon Moxley is nothing like Dean Ambrose. He's vicious. Both of them, their intensity has picked up over the years. They are not the same individuals we kind of grew up watching. They have hit their stride and they on another level. You know, John, he left WWE and did everything he wanted to do. You know, he wanted to compete in the G1 Climax, and he wanted to win gold in Japan. He did that. He wanted to help put AEW on the map, and he did that. He held a championship proudly, one of their flag bearers. And I don't even want to say he reinvented himself, but he upgraded and believed in himself to where he was already superstar status, but now he's megastar status. Just being honest. If he was to step back in the WWE, it's a big deal. Big deal. Even bigger than it would have been. But he would be going against the face. The current face. Other than Cody Rhodes. Because Cody Rhodes and Roman, they 1A, 1A, 1B. Interchangeable. He would be going against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been on top and dominant for the past 4 to 5 years. So this match, this was one of my personal picks. I would love to see this match modern, happen soon. Before they retire, because it's been too long. And then if we wanted to make it special, give us that Shield triple threat, because all three of them, Roman, Seth, and John Moxley, they own different levels right now. Who knew they would be running the wrestling business years ago when the Shield debuted? I didn't know. Y'all, tell me what you think. Because, I just wanted to do something different. John Cena and MJF would be a good showcase of, this is AEW versus WWE. Polar opposites. Bianca, Dr. Britt Baker. They will show you that the women deserve the respect, all the respect, and they can hang. Randy, Darby, it'll be a clash of styles. FTR and the Usos, the perfect example of tag team wrestling. Seth, Will Ospreay, perhaps the greatest technical match, nail-biting match you can see if you don't pass out from the adrenaline rush it's gonna give you. And then, like I said, my personal favorite, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns against the Death Rider John Moxley. That'll just be nostalgia. It'll just be mega. It'll be like what Hulk Hogan and Macho Man clashing was back in the day. It'll be a main event. That's all it could be. Main event worthy. No match could follow this match, honestly. But y'all, that's what I got. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. You already know. Wrestling Fanboy, I will be back with another one.